Good afternoon. Welcome back. This is NoSaltBP.com. I welcome everyone, my millennials, my baby boomers, my, of course, people who suffer from high blood pressure, and my diabetics. To all of you, I want to say welcome to the live stream, and we're going to get started. I have 5 people in the room, 6, and 2 thumbs up. It's okay. You can come in and look, participate. Hi, Joseph Grohl. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Are you new? Are you new? Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. 4 people in the chat room and 4 thumbs up. Good. I'm doing great. And how about you? Hi, my Rowdy. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to prepare a Salisbury steak. Okay. What is different about this Salisbury steak is that I will be reading off ingredients along with the recommended daily allowances, and I'll also conduct carbohydrate counting. So here we go. Just to show you guys real quick, this is my lovely counter. Okay. This is all the stuff I have. There you go. To place in the Salisbury steak. The reason why I'm providing all the recommended daily allowances is because I understand I'm No Salt BP on YouTube, and I have my own webpage, which is NoSaltBP.com, and I invite you to follow me on my website, sign up for the newsletter. I'm also No Salt BP on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. Hey! Yay! He graduated! Congrats! Congrats, Our Funk with Angel Freak. So here we go. This is my ground beef, purchased from Sprouts, about $6.50. Okay. I'm going to place in some onion powder from Big Lots. Again, 10 for $10. Hey, Fifi, how you doing, sweetie? You guys see me place it in there. I have my Big Lots minced garlic. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. About a teaspoon. My Big Lots fresh ground black pepper. Hey, Hazel Reptiles. Love you too, sweetie. Hi, Monica. Welcome to the chat room. I'm doing Salisbury steak. And anyone that is pre-diabetic or have high blood pressure or pre-hypertensive, that's not me, that's on the screen. When I mix all this stuff up and place it on top of the stove, I want you guys to pay very particular attention to the nutritional content because it's important. So let me start by saying this. This is bread I purchased from Trader Joe's, right? And I can't show you this. My bread This is one slice of bread, right? It has 4 grams of carbohydrates. As compared to purchasing breadcrumbs, and I'm going to show you the carbs in this. 3 tablespoons, 24 grams of carbohydrates. That's for my diabetics. And that's just 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. And then the sodium is 135 milligrams here, as compared to me placing a piece of toast in the toaster oven. It's 45 milligrams of sodium. So we're going to place this in here. It's 45 because it's 45 divided. It's actually like 172, and then it's divided. So these are my breadcrumbs, and as you guys can tell, I did not open this. This has not been opened, not using it. Hi, Grandma Lolly. I will also use my Reddit egg. And again, 25 calories, no cholesterol, 3 tablespoons is 76 milligrams of sodium, and less than 1 gram of carbohydrates. So I'm put a little bit in here as a binder, okay? And my stove is on. And what I'm doing now is I'm blending the ingredients. Monica, welcome. So this is what it would look like with everything blended, including the 1 slice of toast that I ground up in my NutriBullet and made my own breadcrumbs, because that's just too much sodium and way too many carbs. I'm adding a little bit more pepper, a teaspoon, a little bit more onion powder. 19 people in the room, 7 thumbs up. Hi, Sister D. Kite. Hi, Nikki Flanders. Welcome. I'm making Salisbury steak. See that? We're ready to go now. Show you guys what it looks like. Place it stovetop. That's 2. Now you guys are hearing the sizzle. And the price is right too, right on the mark. Everyone, you're welcome to come in the room. I see 18 people in here and 9 thumbs up. Please come and join our lively discussion. And I thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to come over and visit me to obtain nutritional information as well as great recipes for, again, baby boomers, millennials, people who have high blood pressure, hypertension, and are diabetics. Hi, psychics. Welcome. Welcome, sweetie. How are you? So I'm done with this. Everything's in the skillet. I'm going to also read some other benefits off to you for creating your own breadcrumbs with a slice of bread, as opposed to purchasing something like this that's really, really high in carbohydrates. Can you imagine that? 3 tablespoons. You have 24 grams of carbohydrates and 135 milligrams of sodium. So I went to the same store, right? And I purchased some bread. No, it wasn't the same store, it was a different store. And this bread, one slice, has 15 carbohydrates, which you would divide by 4 because there are 4 pieces in there, and 65 milligrams of potassium, which is good if you have high blood pressure. This has absolutely no potassium. But if you have kidney disease, then you want to watch how much potassium you take. Also, speak with your primary care provider as to how many milligrams of each electrolyte, like sodium, potassium, that you need in order to, remain compliant and stay on target. The ingredients in this bread include organic sprouted wheat berries, filtered water, gluten, barley malt, honey, organic millet, and organic oats, just to name a few. So I'm going to flip these over. You guys get to know each other, interact with each other. And let me speak about a few channels in here. Sister D. Kite, wonderful lady. She's also a nurse. Grandma Lolly, if you have young children and you want them to get in contact, hey, Poetic Kills, with their thoughts, feelings, and emotions and how to interact with the world, please go visit her channel, Two Chicks Crew. If you want the poetry and prose and the relaxation, which is very, very important, because a lot of these chronic diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol levels, they all can induce stress. But I tell you, I go over to Two Chicks Crew and I read some of their stuff and it calms me right down. Poetic Kills, my girl, she does a wonderful job with everyday conversation and topics with everyday people. Hi, Trippy. Welcome. Hi, Nikki Flanders. Psychics Anonymous. I believe she's a psychologist or a therapist. If I'm incorrect, please let me know. However, her content is just on point. She tells you how to avoid certain pitfalls in friendships, intimate relationships, wild things going on out there in the world. So, you guys, please check him out. Aqua Funk with Angel Free. He's my fish tank guy. He goes around the country interviewing people who have these beautiful, they make you relax fish tanks. He does a wonderful job with that. So please go check out his channel. And just as a side note, and I'm sure many of you in here know by now, if I see you in the chat room or you leave a comment, I try to get to your channel within 48 hours. That's just my own OCD thing, okay? Again, because I want to support you just as you are supporting me, and even more so, I want to learn from you because I've learned so much from all of you. And thank you for the education to each and every one of you. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this looks like in the skillet so far. This is what we got. Hi, let's talk classic hip hop. I was just over there. I love her channel because she does a lot of 90s and old school music. Now, I know there are many variations of how to do gravy. I'm going to do mine like this. Very old school, flour and water. Okay? No cornstarch, none of that. Flour, oil, and water. And you can use butter if you like. But this is just what I've done. Here's my Trader Joe's olive oil since I was a kid. So I have my oil in there, right? Now I'm going to take my red onions and my mushrooms, and I'm going to toss it in. See that? And throw in some minced garlic. See that sizzle? I'll show you guys what's sizzling. Okay. Get it nice and sauteed in there. A little more oil. My sweet peppers, which are orange and red. They're sweet peppers. Gold medal flour that placed in here. It's about half a cup of that. And your flour is your thickener. It's going to thicken everything for you. No food colors, no preservatives, no none of that. Turn it up on high. You get it nice and brown. And this is what other cooks don't show you. When you see this, don't worry about it. Now, putting in my water. Here we go. This is my water. We're not going to use all of it. But this is what happens to it. Did you guys ever use flour and water as a glue? Hey, Grant, Aiden. Hey, Punk J. Hi, The Real Robbie. Welcome, you guys. Pepper. Again, my onion powder, my pepper. Never no salt. Never salt. See what just happened there? I'm going to turn this down so you guys can see it. Because I want you guys to see it. Look at what just happened. I have some green beans. French cut, of course. And you guys can season this with pepper and garlic if you like. And now that my gravy is ready, remember my Salisbury steak? I'm putting it in the gravy right now. And I'll give you guys a look at that. And here we go with the camera. Remember, no cornstarch, right? Nothing but flour, water, olive oil, pepper, minced garlic. This is my gravy. So what do you guys think so far? Is it, girl, it's aromathified and on steroids in this kitchen. So you want that quick dinner for them babies? You got it. Not finished yet. Mashed potatoes. They're already cooked. Only thing I have to do is the Sharon little thing on them, and it's done. You know, if you're from the Midwest, from the East Coast, even from the West Coast, a little bit of unsalted butter. Use about 2 tablespoons of this, right? And make sure, please, that it's unsalted. Especially for those of us who have high blood pressure, we do not need the added salt. So you use unsalted butter. I'm going to use a let me get this precise. This is a 180 milliliter cup of milk. If you're allergic to milk, you can use almond. You can use, some people just use butter. Hey, Alan. And of course, this was 2 russet potatoes. All total, I want to say, ooh, that's pushing it to say it costs $1 because you can get a whole bag of these. Potatoes are cheap and starchy. If you're counting your carbs, you can do your Salisbury steak with a green leafy salad. That'll work. But for my diabetics, they need the carbs. They need them, they need them, they need them. They need them because they're taking insulin, which is a hormone. And for them, just so they know, because typically diabetics use non-fat milk. If you use homogenized milk, for my diabetics, 1 cup is equal to 12 grams. You see where this is going? But this is going to serve 4 people. So basically, they're getting 4. They're taking on 3 grams. However, when you put the potatoes and the milk in it, it's 16.5 grams per half cup. So keep that number in mind, 16.5 grams. And I believe we're done, so we're going to start plating. Let me place a little bit of ground black pepper in these potatoes. And no salt. Can't stress it enough. No salt, no salt, no salt, no salt. So once this is plated, I will tell you how much sodium is included in the entire meal and in each ingredient, which had how much sodium and how many carbs. And we're done now. And again, I thank you all so much for joining me today. I know you had many choices and channels to receive your nutritional information, but over here at No Salt BP, we do it without the salt and we count carbohydrates. Potatoes are piping. So here's my potatoes, my green beans, and who's hungry? You'll be really hungry after this. Here's your Salisbury steak, green beans. See the Salisbury steak with the mushroom, the onion, the sweet red and yellow peppers. Your mashed potatoes. So here we go. Hi, Sky Kathy. Psychics is me. Okay, no salt. Stop playing around. Let's see what's up. Okay. For my people and myself who also have high blood pressure, 350 milligrams of sodium plus 45 milligrams will take you to a sodium amount of 395 milligrams. For my diabetics, your carbs. I want them to see this. This is a half cup potato with gravy. We use no starch because no, that'll jack up the carbohydrates. This is 16.5 grams of carbs. Your green French green beans are 2 grams of carbs, right? So we're at 18. Typically, and of course, this is according to your physician's recommendations. Please always follow your physician or primary care provider's orders regarding how many carbohydrates you have per meal and how much sodium you should have per meal or per day. So, if I decide to add some Fage yogurt, this is 13 grams, okay? So we're at 20.5 plus this is 33 grams of carbs. And you can also throw in a little bit of fresh fruit. This is all total of about 15 grams. This is for my diabetics or anyone who just want to include more fruit in their diet. This is a way of doing it. Again, Fage 2% yogurt. I prefer the plain yogurt, but the Fage is okay. This one's good because it has 13 grams of carbs. This is 16.5 grams of carbs. All total sodium for this meal is 395 milligrams. Okay? You guys like this dish? Now this right here could be for anybody. You guys get a good look at it. This is for anyone. Vegetarian, Tawanda, I can get you too, okay? But I just started the carb count, so I want the diabetics to get on board. Thank you so much, SK's Cappy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So you guys like the meal? You want to try it? And again, look at this gravy. This gravy is just flour, olive oil, pepper, and onion powder. Mushrooms. The mushrooms, the sweet red pepper, and the orange red pepper were sauteed before I did the flour and the olive oil, and then I seasoned it. So I'm going to tilt this down so you guys can see it. Gravy with mushrooms. Thank you for taking the time to spend this Friday with me, all of you. Again, I know you had many choices and channels to receive your nutritional information, but here at No Salt BP, we do it without the salt and we count the carbs. So having said that, you guys all have a safe, blessed, and wonderful weekend. And I will see you real soon, probably sooner than you think, because I got a little surprise coming, okay? Still here, sis. Okay. All right, sweetheart. You guys, thank you so much, Poetic Hills. I'm glad you think it's, I'm sorry, Charlene. You know what? You can always run it back, sweetheart. Oh, I did Salisbury Steak. Let me do this for Charlene because she just came in the room. And I'm changing my time earlier because I'm trying to accommodate those who live in the Midwest and on the East Coast, and coming in at 6 o'clock is just too late. If she took a bath, that would be messed up, brother. Now that would be messed up. This is what I did, Miss Charlene. I did Salisbury steak with my own gravy with flour, olive oil, water. I sauteed mushrooms, red and orange sweet peppers. I have string beans, and I have a half cup of potatoes with gravy on top. Okay. Now that was shot number 1 for the people with high blood pressure. And people with high blood pressure, you also need some fruit, okay? Eat some fruit. Especially those that, according to your doctor, follow your doctor or primary care provider's recommendations. For my diabetics, it looks like this. They have a half cup of Faya yogurt, 13 grams of carbs. They have 16.5 grams of carbs here. They have 2 to 3 grams of carbs here. The sodium count for people with high blood pressure is 295 milligrams. The carb count for the diabetics, you've got 16.5, you have a 13, and you have a 3. Okay, but the diabetics can also add a little fruit because typically they need a little bit, they're taking a hormone called insulin to push the blood sugar into the cells. Hey, Weaves World, how are you? Long time no see. I bet Auntie Puddin wishes she can go. I gotta go visit Auntie Puddin Aquafon. I gotta go visit. I got to get back there. Hi, KT Detox Diva. So having said that, you guys run it back, please. If you know someone who has been diagnosed with high blood pressure, would like recipe ideas, or someone that's diabetic, please refer them to here, my channel on YouTube, nosaltbp.com. I invite all of you to follow me, and I will follow you back at No Salt BP on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So that being said, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be visiting all your channels, each and every last one of you. I usually do. Okay. Have a safe weekend. Good night.